Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and I am totally obsessed with decorating. So of course, I had to shop the after Christmas clearance sales, and I asked you guys on a community post if you wanted to see a haul, and so many of you said yes. So this will be my last video for, of course, the Christmas season. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday, no matter what you celebrated, and I wish you guys the best 2019. So with all of that out of the way, let's get into this haul. So I went to Target, Hobby Lobby, Pier 1, HomeGoods, and Michael's, and I'm so excited about everything I purchased. Just real quickly before we get into the haul, I want to remind you guys that if you're going out and shopping these sales, try to go in with a checklist of what you really want, because it is so easy to get off track and just buy things that are really cute because they're really cheap. But make sure you're going in there with a list so that you don't get anything that doesn't maybe fit your theme or that you don't have a place for. So I went in with that in mind. I might have strayed a little bit, but I'm just so excited about these things that I got that I would have purchased full price next year. Okay, so the first place I shopped was Michael's, and I have to be honest, I actually shopped Michael's online like 2 days before Christmas because what I wanted was an online exclusive. So I was going on websites, seeing what the stores had, and then like putting that on my checklist. But this was an online exclusive, I believe. Can you guys hear it already? And if I look off to the side, I'm just looking in my viewfinder. So it is this super cute bell garland. It has all these different shaped kind of vintage bells, and next year I would love to do like a more simplified version of the theme that I already did this year. So if you didn't see my home tour, I'll have it linked down below for you, but I kind of want to simplify it for next year, and I want it to be really natural and lush, and I'm going to use a lot of the ornaments that I used this year, but I want to add in things that are more, of course this isn't natural, but it's just, you know, it's like old-timey, old world, something that isn't necessarily an ornament, something that you feel like the colonial people would have used. Is that weird? So anyways, I got 2 of these. They were full price at $20 and I got them for $8. Next, let's move on to Pier 1. I didn't get a ton at Pier 1. And I did get a few things to use for winter decor. So if you guys want to see a winter decor haul and kind of like styling video, let me know. I would be happy to make that for you. I'm using some things from my Christmas decor and some of these purchases that I just got. So from Pier 1, I picked up this, it's just I guess a spray or a pick with pine cones and a little bit of glitter. I feel like you can use pine cones in your winter decor. Now keep in mind, I live in Ohio, so it's going to be really cold until June most likely. So it doesn't feel appropriate to put flowers and like really pretty greenery and stuff like that just yet. It won't feel like natural until probably April. So I use things like this, and these were 70% off. It was $6 and then 70% off of that. And then same thing with this. I believe this was $6, but the price tag is off. It's like frosted eucalyptus. I saw these picks all in the trees at Pier 1 when they had their Christmas decorations like up in the store before the holiday, and it was so beautiful. But I got this just to put into a vase with the pine cones. Next, I picked up just one of these hobnail ornaments. It's like a really deep copper brassy color, and it almost looks like it has cement around it. It's so pretty. It has the leather hanger, and I just think this is really gorgeous in my dining room. I loved my dining room this year for Christmas. The only thing that I didn't love was my Christmas tree. The vibe didn't really match the rest of the room, and I want to kind of redo that tree next year because all of those ornaments are like 3 and 4 years old now. I'm going to keep some of them obviously, but I want to freshen it up basically. And so I got 5 of these. They were $3.99, but I got 70% off on them. And then the last thing that I got from Pier 1 is this ornament. I got 5 of these as well. They were $7 full price, which is a lot for this little thing. I don't know if you guys if I hold it up here, maybe you can see it better. It's like a geometric little Christmas tree in gold, and I want to add like a few modern touches into my decor as well. I know it sounds like I'm all over the place, but you guys will see next year. A lot of people thought that when I was hauling my stuff before Christmas this year that my theme sounded really weird, but then a lot of people ended up loving it. So hopefully you guys can trust me and my decor choices. So I thought these were really cool. So the next place that I went was Kirklands, and they were so picked over. A tip for shopping at Kirklands for sale items, seasonal sale items, is to go like 2 weeks to like 1 to 2 weeks before the holiday, because everything is like super clearanced out, like really good sale prices at that point. So if you go after Christmas like I did, there's not a lot there. They're one of the first stores to put out seasonal decor. Like I remember for fall they were the first store. So anyways, I just got a set of these ornaments. I got 5 of these. They're really cool. They're wooden with these geometric beads. This is like exactly the vibe that I want to do for next year, with probably the same-ish color scheme. And these were $4.99. I got 5 of them. They're really light too, which I love. Okay, so let's move on to Target. I scored at Target, you guys, scored. I feel like I did at least. And Target's a great place to shop the after Christmas clearance sales, because they have so many lines at Target. They have Hearth and Hand, they have Opal House, Threshold, Project 62, I believe. There's a lot of them, and those are like home decor lines. So within their Christmas lines, they will also have like regular decor, and then it'll go on clearance and it's not even specifically Christmas. So let me just show you an example, and this is something that I was actually searching desperately for on Target.com and not able to find. I don't go into Target that much, so I wasn't looking in store, but when I went for the clearances, I found this footed brass bowl. I really, really wanted a brass bowl like this to put pine cones in for my Christmas decor. You can put fruit in here for year round, pumpkins for fall, and yeah, it's just so beautiful. I got this for $10. This was originally $20, and yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that I love to pick up from Target. I did get Christmas stuff as well, but I'm gonna use this year round and I'm very excited about it. All right, so this next item I really want your guys' honest opinion on. I'm for sure keeping them. I just, well, let me show you them. So I picked up these brass candle holders. I had been looking for kind of modern brass candle holders for my everyday decor, and they're pretty expensive for like 1 or for a set of 3, and I wanted at least 5 of them, so I never really pulled the trigger. But these are on sale for 50% off. So this one was $6.50 and this one was $5. I got 3 of the small one and 2 of the tall ones, and you guys, they look so stunning down my dining room table, just kind of like off-centered, alternating sizes. It's so beautiful. So I'm so happy that I got these for my Christmas decor. But what I want to know is, do you guys think that I can leave these out year round? They do have these flowers. Actually, on the website, they call these just leaves. But to me, they look like a poinsettia. If you, if you know that it's a Christmas decor item, then you would guess that this is a poinsettia. But to me, it just kind of looks like leaves or any nondescript flower. It even kind of reminded me of a palm tree, this one specifically, when it's sitting like this. And I would love to use these year round in my decor, so let me know what you guys think. If you saw this in the summer, would you be like, that's a poinsettia, or would you just think it was any old flower? Either way, I'm keeping them, and I could not believe that I got a set of 5 of these for like $25 or $26, whatever it was. All right, so this next item from Target is probably kind of boring, but I was so excited. I saved so much money getting this on clearance. So my favorite home tour of 2018 on YouTube was from the channel called Katie. just K-A-T-Y. I believe she used to go under Lustrix or something. She's a huge beauty YouTuber. I really like her a lot, especially since she started doing like a lot of home stuff on her channel. And I'll link her video below if you want to see like her vibe that she did is kind of like the direction that I want to head next year, but with a little bit more to it because hers was pretty minimal, and you guys know I like my stuff. So there were a few things that I saw in her video that I was like, I have to have that for next year. One of those items was a brass bowl. She really inspired that purchase. And the next thing that I was like, I have to do that next year in my Christmas decor. She put different size lights in her tree. So she put really big, kind of like vintage sphere bulb lights, and then really tiny lights, and I think she might have had just regular lights as well, and it looked so cool. She definitely inspired me. So those vintage lights, or the sphere lights, are so pricey, and I was really happy that I found like a similar version on sale at Target. So these are $13 a box, but you only get 50 lights. That's half the amount of lights as a regular strand of lights that costs $3. So to get like the same amount of lights as a regular strand of lights, you have to pay $26 with these. So even on sale, these are still expensive. I still paid $6.50, but I only felt like I needed probably 4 or 5 boxes because my tree is pre-lit. So I don't need a ton of these, but I'll show you what they look like. And I'm gonna try to insert a little clip from I actually took all the ornaments off of my mini Christmas tree, and I just put one strand of these on just to see if I like them because they were kind of pricey. So I don't know if you guys can tell if it's in focus, but there are some big spheres, there's medium spheres, and then tiny ones. And if you can see on the box, that's what it looks like. And yeah, I'm just so excited because I was going to buy something like this full price next year, and I got them 50% off this year. So the last thing that I got from Target, I was really excited to find, and it is one of the stocking holders from the Target Dollar Spot. These were $3 full price, so I got it for $1.50. I actually used these stocking holders this year, and I have a feeling that next year we're going to need another stocking holder. Why don't you guys, before you go any further in this video, guess why you think I need another stocking holder for next year? I'll give you a minute. If you guessed that I'm pregnant, you're wrong. I'm not pregnant. I need a ring first, but I think we'll probably have another dog this time next year. We actually went to the Humane Society and looked at dogs, and we didn't leave with one, but I think that we're going to soon. Jose says that we're not, but we definitely are. I have puppy fever. I really wanted to adopt an adult dog, but Chip plays really, really hard and aggressively, and I'm not 100% sure that I'm comfortable adopting an adult dog and leaving them alone together because you don't always know the past of an adult dog. So that's kind of what the holdup for me is, kind of battling that. But anyways, whatever dog we get, it is getting a stocking, and I wanted it to match the stocking holders that we had, so I got one of those. Okay, so let's move on to HomeGoods. I was so excited about both of the purchases that I made there. By the way, HomeGoods has the best wrapping paper in my opinion. They have so many unique different patterns, and the wrapping paper is like very luxurious, high quality there as well. And it's usually $3 or $4 full price, but they're 50% off now, so you can get really, really nice wrapping paper for like $1.50 or $2. I didn't get any because I'm good on wrapping paper, but I just wanted to give you guys that little tip because that's like the #1 place you should go for wrapping paper if you're kind of like a wrapping paper snob. But let me show you what I did get. I think a lot of you are going to be kind of jealous because so many of you have told me that you have had trouble finding this stuff, and I happened to find some Rae Dunn on clearance. I found quite a bit, but this was the only thing I picked up. And these are the ornaments. So my friend B sent me a set of these with the red writing that said different things. My dad found me a set, and now I found myself this one. It says eat, drink, and be merry. And these were $12.99 full price, so I got them for around $6.50. This is the set that I was like the most kind kind of on the fence about, because I think it's kind of weird to have ornaments that say eat and drink. Like, can you imagine your grandparents coming over and looking at your tree and seeing the ornament that says drink and being like, are you okay? Do we need to check you into AA? But I mean, if you display the whole set together, it makes sense. And the Be Merry is my favorite. So this was kind of something that I strayed off of my checklist, but how could I leave it behind? And this will make a great gift. I have a few friends who are collecting Rae Dunn and we're looking for Rae Dunn ornaments. So I'm gonna put this away for next year and see if maybe I should give it as a gift, or maybe I'll use it myself. And the next thing that I found, I was so like, yes, like so excited. We didn't have any tree skirts on the trees in our living room. We still have them up. One is naked, one still has all the ornaments, but I took all the pics off. We just used blankets at the bottom. But for my big tree, I definitely wanted to get like one of those really pretty chunky knit tree skirts or a tree collar, whatever I came across or whatever was more affordable that I loved. And I happened to come across this really chunky knit tree skirt. It's a 54 inch. I don't know if that will be good for my 9-foot tree. If not, I'll put it around the smaller tree, I guess. But this is perfect. I love this really cozy, huge knit look. It's so pretty. So it's a cream color with a little bit of gold. You probably can't see the gold, but I just love this. And the girl at the register was like, you should like wear that around your neck like a blanket, like a shawl, because this thing is super warm and heavy duty and high quality. So this was kind of pricey. It was $50 full price, but I got it for $25, which is way less than all of the other really cheap kind of tacky tree skirts that I saw everywhere else. So I'm so happy with this. Okay, so the next place that I went was Hobby Lobby, and everything was only 66% off, but that's okay. Sometimes I think it's worth it to shop earlier and spend just a little bit more than wait until it's like 80% off and there's nothing left, because then that's when you kind of get tempted to buy things that are just really cheap and kind of cute, but maybe not necessarily your theme or that you even have a place for. So I saw these ornaments and I was like, yes, score. They are going to be so beautiful in my dining room. Like I said, I want to kind of redo the tree in my dining room. I want to minimalize it, but most of the ornaments that I have are like very ornate. They're very like rose gold and glam, and that's not really what I'm going for. I want to go for like a more toned back theme with metallics. I want it to have like old world vibes to it, but I also want to add a few modern touches in, like those modern little Christmas tree ornaments that I showed you from Pier 1. So anyways, on my dining table I had those copper bell ornaments. They were so beautiful. They were a hit. Everybody loved them, and I thought that these copper balls would match really well too. And these were $9.99 full price, but I got them for 66% off, so I was really happy with this find. I was also so excited that they had my green ornaments left. There was only a few boxes of these. These were $19.99 full price. If you didn't watch my home tour, I did a dark green theme in my living room and it was a hit. Everybody loved it. I loved it. I definitely want to incorporate that color again next year. Unfortunately, in the car, something bumped into this and broke one of the ornaments. I always check my ornaments to make sure none of them are broken before I leave the store. So I know that this happened in the car. I have a bad habit of like leaving things in my car for a couple days, and also like hitting curbs and driving too fast and slamming on my brakes. So I know that was my fault. So but they were really affordable, and I still have the other 7. Speaking of copper bells, I mean, we were talking about that a few items ago, but I picked up 2 of these copper bell swags. I had my eye on these the whole season, but I did a lot of shopping for this year's Christmas decor, so I had to make some cuts. But when these were 66% off, I just went ahead and got them. I think they'll be so beautiful in my dining room, or maybe even on a wreath on my front door. But yeah, they're copper. They're just really pretty. They jingle, and so I got 2 of these. I also picked up 3 of this ornament. I just thought this was unique and cool. It's like a wood slice and it has a snowflake kind of embroidered in it with twine. And these are so light. They look like they would be really heavy, but they're light. And I think I actually got these to use as present toppers and I forgot about them. But I really love the way they look and they would be amazing on my tree that I have up this year. So I'm sure they'll fit my theme next year, which will be pretty similar, like I said. So I got the 3 of these and they were $4 full price, and I got the 66% off on them. And then the last item that I got 2 of these also. They are these dark navy blue and dark green plaid ribbons. This was like the only cool ribbon left. These were $12.99 full price, which I would never pay. There's 30 feet. I was hoping to stock up on some ribbon during the clearances, and this was the only one I could find that I really loved. And I actually was eyeing this during the season but never got around to getting it, so I'm happy to add this to my ribbon stash, which includes just these 2 ribbons because I don't have any. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for ribbon at maybe Michael's because I haven't been in store there yet, and maybe Walmart because I haven't been in store there yet either. So that was my huge haul, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see that winter decor video. Things are going to be switching up around here. My style is changing just a little bit, not a whole lot, and I am really excited for it. I hope that you guys are too. And yeah, I just want to say again, thank you so much for an amazing year here on YouTube. 2018 was a great year for me. On this channel, I hit a lot of milestones that I never thought were possible, and I hope to keep making content that you guys are interested in 2019 and just improving upon what I've already built here. So if you have suggestions, constructive criticism, video ideas, whatever the case may be, please leave them in the comments below. I hope you guys have an amazing 2019, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.